Hey guys, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to Play Magnus. So I had a lot of fun with my chess series, so I decided to do a little another mini series on chess, but this one's going to be with the Play Magnus app. Now, if you don't know who Magnus Carlsen is, he is the current world champion of chess, and he's pretty good. What this app does is basically it lets you play against a computerized version or a simulation almost of him at every age throughout his chess career. So you start at age 5 and work your way up to, I think, 25, which is how old he is now. So, should be pretty fun. I doubt I'm going to make it past like 8 or 9, because that's when he became really good. But we'll try it. So, let's go ahead and start with age 5. So start new game, age 5 years old. When I turned 5, my father tried to get me interested in chess, but I instead spent my time memorizing the population, flag, and capital of all the countries in the world. Can you beat me while I'm busy reading geography books? I hope so. So bring it. Okay, so I'm going to be playing white here. We're going to go ahead and move our king pawn. That should be good. So he goes ahead and moves his pawn over there. Now we could take it, or we could go ahead and keep developing. I think I'm going to take it just because don't want to let him get that little lead in material. And now we'll go ahead and move our other pawn up, our queen's pawn. Now we have a little bit of a weakness in the center here, but it shouldn't be anything that we can't deal with. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to want to defend this dark square right behind our pawn up in the front here, this guy. We're going to want to defend that square because we want to defend the square behind it because we want to put our bishop there and attack his queen. So I'm going to go ahead and put this guy here. That should be good. Or not guy, girl, actually. So he brings his queen over. We're just going to take that. Magnus at age 5, not exactly the best player. He goes ahead and moves that pawn there. What do I want to do with that? Well, let's go ahead and start attacking some more. We're going to want to go ahead and... we can move this guy. We should probably just try to get castled, right? So, let's go ahead and... what side do we want to castle? I guess we'll castle long ways. So we'll go ahead and move our bishop up this way. And now he, even if he takes that pawn, it's not really a big deal. So we'll go ahead and move that. Looks like a good move to me. He moves his bishop up. That is not a good idea. I'm just going to take that. But I thank him. Now we'll go ahead and castle this way. And now we get our rook into the action. He's going to just keep moving that pawn. We're just going to block. No point in taking it and then just getting our piece taken. And now he's going to move his knight up. We're just going to pin that right to his queen. So we can't do any, to his king. So we can't do anything. And he has to move his king. That's cool. So we could start sliding this bishop up here. Let's go ahead and do that. And that way we can start freeing up the middle over here for our rook. I think that's going to be the way to go. And let's go ahead and move that guy. He brings his rook into the action. Now we could start threatening that a couple of different ways. What do I want to do? You know what? We're going to stick with what we've got so far. I'm just going to go ahead and develop this guy and get him into the action. So now as soon as I move this knight, we're going to pretty well control the center here. And he moves his king up. Now, what do I want to do with that? He could potentially walk that right into checkmate. So we'll just move our knight up. That's going to start threatening everything. And he retreats his king. So now I'm going to go ahead... Whoop, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. It's not a bad move. He pushes his rook over to the side there. I'm just going to take it. And he can take back, but then I can just take his pawn. And now he's got that knight there. I'm going to go ahead and move my knight over here. Offer the exchange there, but I'm just going to take with the pawn if he takes it. No, he doesn't take. I'll take his knight, and then he can move his guy out of the way. If he doesn't mind. He moves his pawn up. That's fine. We could either take it or just continue the attack. I think continuing the attack is going to be the way to go. So, how do we do that? Well, I'd like to move this pawn. You know what? I'll take this, and if he takes back, that's fine. No, he's just moving that and that pawn over there. Well, here we go. I'm just going to fork his king and his rook. He moves his king. I take the rook. He moves his king away. That's actually a really bad move because that means he can't. He didn't just take the bishop back. I was completely fine with offering it, but whatever. We're just gonna go right here, and I think that's mate. Yeah, there we go. So he took a bishop, but that was it. So let's go ahead and see what Play Magnus thinks of my play. Great game. You're clearly ready for the next level. That was a well-deserved victory. Well, thank you, Play Magnus. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be back with age 5.5, I think, next. So wish me luck then, and I'll see you later. Bye!